Yeah guys, so I think we're ready to fit the new wing. There you go guys, the newest addition to my retro 70s 80s collection. So don't need the ruler. As I see that I've added the light in. These drill bits are shit. So it's just this area really. If I'm honest, I'm not 100% happy. I'm only going through the wing, not the wing rail. Oh, that's the plan anyway. Thought my arm was going a bit warm and looked down, it was on fire. Just get my goggles and grinder. We'll just have a look at this wide arch, guys. I've just sat the side skirt on. I was trying to show you an angle of how wide it is. Right, guys, ignore the million screws, because like I said, it'll be filleted and fiberglassed over. Right, guys, are you ready? Because once this is done, it's done. Hello, welcome to this video. I'm Dave. Behind me, you can just see the new Fiesta wing. That's the driver's side one. Today we're going to fit that. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Like I say guys, I've been getting on off camera as well, because it does take a lot to film as well as crack on, and there's absolutely loads to do on this car, just loads of bits of welding here and there and everywhere. Anyway, I'll show you what I've been up to, and we'll get this wing on. Yeah guys, so in a previous video you've seen the quick release bumper that I've made. I've now put the toe strap in from behind. I'm going to get two new ones of these because they're faded, one for the Mondeo. This was a homemade adaptation. It screws into the original toe eye mount. It stuck out before because the toe strap was hanging out, if you remember. So I've just chopped the threaded bar off. I did have to chop a bit of the back of the bumper off in there again to get this in, because it was double skinned. We've done this welding, if you can remember, on the strut top, and put that bracket back on and the coolant tank back in place. You can't see where I've welded because I've done a good job. I'm impressed with that, to be honest, and I've welded it down the back as well. And I removed this panel that goes along the bulkhead. It's just like a sort of plasticky carpeted thing. I think it looks tidier and better without that. But saying that, the reason that prompted me to move it is because it got a sort of bit ruined here with some grinding and welding sparks. It was sort of a carpety fluffy thing and it went a bit bald. Give this bracket here a quick coat of paint. Painted the strut top at the other side. We've got this driver side inner wing all done. It was rotten along here and under there. I'll throw a couple of pictures up now. Yeah guys, I'll just throw some pictures in of what the inner wing was like, so you get the idea. Yes, as you can see guys, it's all painted up with the chassis black paint. I went along the top and welded all these up where I drilled the old spot welds out. A couple down here as well. Yeah guys, so I think we're ready to fit the new wing. Excuse the dust guys, but remember we have these stickers for sale now. Yeah guys, they're £2 each if you see me in person. If you want them posting, add £1 for postage in the UK only. See the link in the description below to see how to get those. In a second we'll take the bumper off, we'll get the wing in place, use a couple of self-tapper screws to hold it in place and shut the bonnet and check the gaps between the wing and the bonnet and the wing and the door, etc., and slide the bumper back on and all that to make sure it's where I want it before I start welding. Just before that guys, come with me, Come on, let's go. Something else to show you. There you go, guys. The newest addition to my retro 70s, 80s collection, Space Hopper. Although this is a reproduction one, it's not genuinely from the 70s and 80s. Yeah, what do you reckon to that, guys? Got that off eBay. You could get two different sizes, a 60cm or an 80. I went for the 60. I was going to get the 80, but that looks big enough to me, and it only just fits in the gap I had for it anyway. And no, I won't be bouncing around on it. It's just to add to my collection. Anyway, let's get on with this Fiesta wing. Right, guys, I've got a ruler and a marker pen. I was going to measure where I've drilled the spot welds out, but when I go over here, I realised I can feel underneath where they were, so don't need the ruler. Yeah, I don't know if you can see me. You might just see my hands. You can obviously see that I've added the light in. I'll show you around the gaps in a second. It's a pattern wing, so it's not the best fit, but I ain't a bodywork person. Like I said, I can feel the old swat welds underneath. So they're roughly in the same place, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, guys, I'll just drill a couple of holes and put some self-tapper screws in, and then I'll go around and show you the lines. As you can see at the moment, I've got the grips on. These drill bits are shit. Like I said in a previous video, guys, if you want decent drill bits, I recommend Dormer. That wasn't one of my Dormer drill bits. Right, can you see there, guys? That looks pretty even to me. And again, I don't know if it's the correct width, but that's pretty even along there. That will hold in place, obviously. This one here is the one I struggled with. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It doesn't actually look too bad now. I think I've got it about best as I can. It seemed that the wing was protruding out further than the door, but also there was the door was touching the wing when I was opening the door. I think it's a pretty even gap. I'll open the door in a minute. And that looks, although it's not lined up, like I say, it's a pattern wing. That gap looks okay. This does look pretty similar to the other side that I've not touched yet. I suppose this side is better, but I just noticed that gap's smaller on this side. But like I say, it's a pattern wing. This gap looks the same at both sides. And again, this is the passenger door, but when I open the passenger door, you'll see how close the door gets to the wing. And round here, I've got that about the same now. It's not touching anymore. Like I say, I'm not a bodywork expert. There's not a great deal I can do. Got grips down here, the pair of grips up there. Like I say, that'll go in. So I'm going to crack on and tack that in place. So it's just this area really. If I'm honest, I'm not 100% happy, but it is what it is, isn't it? If I try and push the wing further back, then it ain't going to be lined up at the front, is it? I'll tack it on, guys. Right, guys, so I have tacked this one in the corner. I just pushed the wing there a little bit and put the grips on and did that. I think we're still okay. It's slightly better. Can you see me? Slightly better, but really concerned about the door catching the wing when I open it, so I don't want to go too far. I've gone down with a 6.5 drill bit. I'm just going to go through with a 9, so I've got a little bit more to weld. I'm already going through the wing, not the wing rail. Oh, that's the plan anyway. Once they're tacked in, remove these 2 screws, drill those, tack those. Right, guys, I know you can only see my arm. Just going to drill probably 2 or 3 holes down here to tack the wing on there to the sill, or whatever you call that area behind there. Look, guys, yesterday when I was welding, my bloody hoodie caught fire. Thought my arm was going a bit warm, and looked down, it was on fire. Anyway, I'll just drill a couple of holes here. Same as before, with the 6.5mm drill bit. I'll just do these 2 and move the grips. And then just make them a bit bigger with the 9mm. We don't want hammer drill. Yeah, I'll just tack these in, guys, and then move the grips and do 1 or 2 more there. I don't know if I'll get 2 in that bit. You get the idea anyway, guys. Right guys, there's just the one left up behind here to do now. So headlight bumper off, bonnet open. Yeah guys, can you see? It's just here where these grips are. There was just a couple of spot welds under there, so I'll get the drill a couple of welds and weld that on. Then that's the wing on. Right guys, just get my goggles and grinder and I'll go down these with the flat disc. Right guys, so the top of the wing rail, the wing there, it's all been flattened and it's got a coat of rust paint ready for the chassis black paint. Also under there where I've welded it, I've just marked this area up with some masking tape. That's where I'm going to drill the hole for the other one of these. I did check that my new arch isn't going to get in the way, so that's okay to put the hole where it was. We've got the other end down here, and I've got the rubber bump stop for the bumper to sit on in there as well. The drill was in reverse and on hammer drill. We'll just have a look at this wide arch, guys. I've just sat the side skirt on so that I know where to put the arch up to, although that line was on there. I wasn't sure if the side skirt finished on the line or not. I know what I mean, even if you do. Looking all right, guys. Oh, I'm impressed with it anyway, and that's all that matters. Here we go with the chocolate drill bit. These drill bits really are shit. See what I mean, guys? They're a bit blunt. Cheap eBay on Wilco ones. Right, I'll bring you down here, guys, and show you what my plans are. Right, yeah, guys, obviously it's a universal arch. Fits well there. It's here, there's a bit of a gap. Fits well there, and again a gap in this one. Probably because I've sort of bent the arch to the shape to go from this line to this line. It does say on the instructions with the arch that you can bend them like that to shape them how you want. I'm going to filler over these. I was going to put a bead of sealer behind here. I'm not sure yet if that's what I'll do, but I was going to filler these flush so you can't see the screws, but I didn't mind seeing the lip, if you get what I mean. And I'm going to cut along there, obviously, so the bumper can come off. And I'll do some strengthening things behind on both sides, on the bumper and on the wing. So I'll possibly get some small rivets. I think 2 it holds in place there with my finger and thumb, and again there. But yeah, I was trying to show you an angle of how wide it is. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up because it's very sunny and bright. I'm not complaining about that. That's lovely to have some nice weather. I think you can get an idea from there. The width, you can see it sticking out. Right, guys, ignore the million screws because, like I said, it'll be fillered and fiberglassed over. And once it's chopped, it's chopped. I think I'm gonna go with the top line because it's more in line with the wing behind for me to fiberglass behind if need be, if it makes it too floppy. If I go with this line, yeah, this is going to be hanging down below the wing. We'll go with that line, and then once I do the other side, I'll just duplicate it. I'll make a template and flip it over. All right, guys, are you ready? Because once this is done, it's done. That's off. I'm just going to have to unscrew a couple of screws to get it away from the wing to finish the cut. Yeah, melted plastic gets a bit hot, guys. It's 2 seconds, guys. Right, I've got a bit of a gap behind there now to continue. And like I say, guys, it's got awesome melted back together. If it's floppy, I'll probably brace it behind there anyway, so it lines up properly. Since I'm fiberglassing them on and that, I want to be able to take the bumper off. You know what I mean? I want the bumper to be able to be taken off if need be. Right, there you go, guys. I'm quite impressed with that. Ignore the screw, that's just to hold this in place. This one's fine. This one was adjustable, if you know what I mean, a bit floppy. Can pull the bumper out, look, put it back in, it goes back to place. So this will be braced from behind. Like I've said a few times, all the screws will be fillered and fiberglassed over. The arch will be painted, the wing will be painted with some patina, some rust effect and such like. You'll find out when I do it. I might actually use these rubbers instead of cable ties, but can you see, guys, what I meant? They're all cracked. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to just paint this top of the wing and the bottom bit that I welded with this paint, this chassis paint in black. And then after that, I will do an outro and end this video. But yeah, I'm impressed with that. I'm loving the look of it. Yeah, there you go then, guys. Job done. You can't see where any welds are. I know, factory finish, you can see the spot welds, but it's not a factory wing anymore, is it? And I'm using ambers when I do eventually put them in, but I'll paint the wing first. Anyway, so I'm going to end this video now. Can you see me? It's a bit sunny and bright. Yeah, so if you do enjoy the video, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. If you do like it, please remember to hit the like button, because that helps us to get the channel to grow. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to see more videos coming in. As I always say, it's not just me messing around with the cars at home. I do other stuff, go to the drag strip, go to car shows, car meets, things like that. So there's a variant of different things. Go and take a look. And until next time, thanks for watching. Catch you later.